Hi. In this video, I'm recapping part 1 season 4 of My Hero Academia. Links to other seasons are in the description. In episode 1 of season 4, a reporter of a news company, Takuta, suspected that All Might has a successor in UA Class 1A, so he met them by lying that he wants to write a news article about their lives in the dorms. After spending some time with them, he believed that Midoriya must be the one who's All Might's successor. He later talked to him and revealed that he can create lens all over his body and can take a printout from his chest. He then told Midoriya that he believes that he's All Might's successor, so he took a picture with him and said that when he'll become a hero like All Might, he'll put that picture on the newspaper. The next episode, Twice brought Overhaul to League of Villains base. It was revealed that after the Hero Age, a lot of underworld illegal organizations were removed and only a few have survived. Overhaul is the current leader of his organization. Overhaul revealed that he has some plans for League of Villains, as All for One won't be leading them anymore. He offered them to work under his organization, but that made them angry. Tamura told Overhaul to leave, but when he still insisted, Magne attacked him. Overhaul used his quirk on her and exploded her from inside. Compress attacked him too, but Overhaul exploded his arm. Tamura attacked him and noticed a red bullet falling down. Suddenly, a team member of Overhaul shielded him and died because of getting decayed by Tamura. More members of Overhaul's team appeared and he left with them. Before leaving, he gave Tamura his contact number. Tamura told League of Villains not to attack them. Midoriya asked All Might that he wants to join Night Eye's organization, but because of some personal reasons, All Might couldn't directly meet him, so he told Mirio, who's working in Night Eye's organization, to introduce Midoriya to him. All Might then remembered that if he hadn't met Midoriya, he would have chosen Mirio as his successor. Now, Mirio brought Midoriya to Night Eye's office. The next episode, Night Eye told Midoriya to grab the stamp from his hand in 3 minutes and put it on his form to get hired. Night Eye can see someone's future and needs 24 hours to recharge his quirk. Midoriya tried his best to grab the stamp, but 3 minutes passed and he failed. Night Eye knew that Mirio was supposed to get the one for all quirk, but All Might gave it to Midoriya instead. He then noticed that even though he was in a hurry, he didn't step on any poster of All Might, so he accepted him. Later, Tokoyami was called by the number 3 hero, Hawks, Uraraka and Asui were called by number 9 hero, Ryukyu, and Kirishima was called by Fat Gum for their work studies. Night Eye showed Midoriya Overhaul's picture and revealed that they're trying to find any way to call him a villain because of his secret illegal activities, but haven't found any clue yet. The next episode, Midoriya and Mirio started patrolling around in an area. A girl, Eri, collided with Midoriya while running. Suddenly, Overhaul appeared, so Mirio started acting normal with him. He and Midoriya got suspicious because of a lot of bandages on Eri's body. Overhaul said that he's her father and started lying about how she gets scared and got so many injuries. He then showed his hand to Eri, symbolizing that he'll use his quirk on Mirio and Midoriya, so she started leaving with him. Mirio reported it to Night Eye. Night Eye revealed that some days ago, Overhaul was suspected to kill some robbers, but they were all completely fine. Then it was revealed that Night Eye once saw All Might's future and said that he'll die because of a villain. That time is near and it will happen in that year or the year after that. Night Eye told All Might to retire, but he refused. Since then, they stopped meeting each other like before when Night Eye was All Might's sidekick. When All Might chose Midoriya as his successor, he told it to Night Eye too, but he was against it. Tamura met Overhaul and said that depending on some conditions, he'll join them. The next episode, Tamura told Overhaul that he'll join forces with them, but won't work under them. They've their own identity and they're proud of it. He also asked what are his plans for League of Villains, and then asked about the red bullet they used on them earlier. Uraraka, Asui, and Hado defeated giant villains who were fighting each other in a city. They all work under number 9 hero, Ryukyu. Kirishima and Amajiki were working under Fat Gum. They found some thieves, but captures them. Amajiki's quirk can let him grow the body parts of the things he ate some time ago. Suddenly, another partner of the thieves shot them with a red bullet that hit Amajiki. He couldn't use his quirk. Kirishima chased that man and cornered him. That man used a red bullet on himself that boosted his blade's quirk. His blades were able to cut Kirishima's hard body, so he hardened his body to the next level that broke the blades. That man started escaping, but Fat Gum trapped him using his absorption quirk. Later, Fat Gum said that he knows about the illegal quirk boosters, but is hearing about quirk erasers for the first time. The next episode, 27 heroes gathered at one place on Night Eye's order to plan to defeat Overhaul. Big 3, work-study students, Azawa, Fat Gum, Ryukyu, and Gran Torino were also called. Amajiki got recovered after sleeping. Fat Gum revealed that they checked the drugs in the bullets and they had human blood in it. That means they're using someone's blood whose quirk lets them destroy quirks. Night Eye revealed that Overhaul's quirk lets him break and fix things. As Midoriya and Mirio saw bandages on Eri's body earlier, that must means that Overhaul is using his quirk on her to get her blood and makes bullets out of it. Night Eye knows some places where people have connections with Overhaul's organization, so the heroes will try to get Overhaul's location through them. Overhaul hired a new caretaker for Eri, as the previous one, who's now dead, let her run away from there. The next episode, Night Eye overheard Eri's caretaker buying girls' toys and was acting a bit sus, so he gave him a doll and touched him. He can use his foresight quirk only if he touches someone first. He saw that he'll give that doll to Eri and saw the location around him too. She was living in the giant secret maze-type basement under Overhaul's main house. Then Night Eye gathered all the heroes and informed them about it. At 8 AM, all the heroes and police gathered on one place. League of Villains were on the move, so Gran Torino, who was keeping an eye on them, didn't came. At 8:30, everyone came in front of the house. Suddenly, a member of Overhaul's organization, Kitsukame, came out and started attacking them all. Ryukyu used her quirk to turn into a dragon and started fighting him. Uraraka, Asui, and Hado helped her, while others went inside the house. The next episode, some of Overhaul's people started fighting the police, while other heroes and police group went inside. Night Eye remembered the hidden path Eri's caretaker took and led everyone there. They got attacked by some more people, so Bubble Girl and another sidekick of Night Eye, Centipeder, fought them. It was revealed that the costume Mirio wears is made of his own hair, so it don't gets off when Mirio use his quirk. The director of the organization, Ironaka, used a red bullet on himself and started using his quirk, Mimic, to go inside the walls and control the whole place. Mirio started running towards Eri's room without any problem, while Ironaka threw others in a room. There is an 8 members group there, called 8 Bullets. 3 of them, Toya, Yuhajo, and Tabe were in that room. Amajiki said that he'll fight them alone, so everyone else left. Toya can grab anything which someone else is holding, Yuhajo can crystallize, while Tabe can eat anything. Amajiki was getting defeated by their teamwork, but then he blinded Toya and swallowed Yuhajo's crystal to create crystals from his own body. Tabe can't eat crystals, so he got defeated too, while Yuhajo also got defeated as Amajiki has more stuff than just crystals. Amajiki won. The next episode, Amajiki lost consciousness because of losing so much blood. Bubble Girl and Centipeder defeated their enemies. One of them revealed that their previous boss, who is now sick, was trying his best to make that organization survive in Hero's era, but since Overhaul replaced him because of his illness, he has started acting like villain and is bringing more and more villains in the organization. Ironaka tried to separate Izawa from others, but Kirishima and Fat Gum came in the way and were sent somewhere else instead. There, they fought 2 more members of 8 Bullets, Rappa and Tengai. Tengai can make barriers, while Rappa's punches are fast as bullets. Rappa punched Kirishima, that broke his hard arm. Fat Gum was also feeling pain, even though he was absorbing the hit's effect. Then Kirishima's past was shown. He was in the same school as Mina and wanted to become a hero. He wanted to do something heroic but couldn't gain enough courage. He then gave UA's entrance exam and passed. He dyed his hair red on his first day, as he was a big fan of a hero, Crimson Riot. Now, he jumped in the fight between Fat Gum and Rappa, that gave Fat Gum enough time to emit all the shock he absorbed till then. He hit Rappa and Tengai with that shock wave and defeated them. The next episode, Overhaul and his close partner, Chronostasis, were showing leaving with Eri. Toga and Twice were there too, who will fight from League of Villains side for Overhaul to gain their trust. Rappa told Fat Gum and Kirishima that he'll treat them with the available first aid stuff and then they'll fight again. He was a professional fighter once, but one day Overhaul appeared and told him to join his organization. He refused and fought him, but he destroyed him and recreated him 5 times, so Rappa finally agreed to work for him. Ironaka started using his quirk on Midoriya's group, but the hero, Rock Lock, used his quirk, Lockdown, by which he can make things he touches stay in their place. It don't work on giant objects or living beings. Suddenly, Toga appeared, stabbed Rock Lock with her knife, and left. She then met Twice again, and they remembered that Tamura agreed to join Overhaul's organization and let them have Toga and Twice, as he had decided to betray them from the start. They started making Ironaka angry by insulting him and Overhaul's organization. The next episode, Toga and Twice made Ironaka so angry that he started blindly attacking everyone at the same time. Azawa used his quirk on him to erase his quirk. Ironaka got captured. Mirio found Overhaul, but got attacked by 2 more members of the 8 Bullets, Nemoto and Sakiki. Nemoto can force people to answer truly when he asks them a question, while Sakiki can make people lose their balance. Mirio used his quirk to get repelled by the wall and floor and defeated both of them as they weren't that strong. He then attacked Overhaul in Chronostasis and took Eri from them. Overhaul then revealed that Eri is not his daughter and he just lied back then. Then he and Chronostasis started fighting Mirio. Suddenly, Nemoto shot Eri with a red bullet, so Mirio came in the way to save her. He can't use his quirk, but he kept fighting Overhaul with his raw strength. The next episode, Midoriya's group came there too. Chronostasis attacked Izawa and took him to the room under that one. Those who gets attacked by him directly have their movement slowed. He then remembered that Eri is the granddaughter of the previous boss of the organization. Overhaul destroyed himself and Nemoto, and when he fixed both at the same time, they got fused together. Overhaul then told Mirio that he can never use his quirk again as he got shot by a special bullet. Night Eye fought Overhaul but got stabbed near his heart by a sharp rock made by him. Suddenly, Ryukyu, Uraraka, Asui, and Kitsukume fell there from the ground outside. The next episode, some time earlier was shown when Toga appeared in Midoriya's appearance to Uraraka's group and told them that other heroes are asking for backup underground. Uraraka used her floating quirk on Kitsukume, Asui took him to the point where heroes were fighting, while Hado and Ryukyu used their quirks to break the ground using Kitsukume's body. Hado can create shock waves using her own life force. Overhaul then started escaping with Eri and revealed that Eri's quirk is Rewind. Using that, she separated Overhaul and Nemoto, and when saw Midoriya coming towards her, she jumped towards him. She finally started thinking about getting saved by heroes. Midoriya accidentally used his quirk at 100% but was fine because of the Rewind quirk of Eri. He got injured, but his body became like it was before again. Overhaul then fused with Kitsukume and came to the surface. Midoriya realized that he can use 100% quirk because of Eri, so he tied her with his back using Mirio's cape and used 100% quirk on his whole body. Overhaul then remembered that when he first decided to use Eri's quirk to make money for the organization, the previous boss rejected the idea because Eri would suffer a lot. That's why he destroyed some of his inner organs secretly and said that when his business will succeed, he'll heal him again. Now, Midoriya was angry at Overhaul, so he used his quirk at 100% and with Eri's help, he finally defeated Overhaul. The next episode, Amajiki found Izawa and captured Chronostasis. Overhaul moved again and landed his hand on Eri and Midoriya that unfused him and Kitsukume because of Eri's quirk. She couldn't control herself, so Izawa erased her quirk and she calmed down. Now, everyone who was linked to Overhaul started getting arrested, while injured heroes were taken to the hospital. Night Eye told Midoriya that he saw the future through Overhaul, that he'll kill him, but Midoriya changed that future, which was the first time the future he saw got changed. He now believes that All Might will also survive. Overhaul was getting taken to the villains' hospital, but the ambulance got attacked by a league of villains on the way. A sand hero, Snatch, who was guarding the ambulance, fought them, but got turned into marble by Compress. Himura used his quirk, Decay, on Overhaul's hands, and cut them. Overhaul can't use his quirk again, as he needs to touch someone with his hands to activate his quirk. For Tamura, this fate was worse for Overhaul than death. Bubble Girl then called everyone close to Night Eye at a place, as he was about to die soon. The rock got stabbed near his heart, and because he was hospitalized a bit later, he was seeing his final moments. He then talked to everyone a bit and then died. His final words were to subscribe the channel. Thanks for sticking till the end. If you like this video, then like, subscribe, and do all these stuff and check out my other videos too.